Hi everyone, I'm Tim. This is weird. Let's start, I guess, with a bit about me. So, I'm an actor, and like many people who are actors and performers and just self-employed people generally, on the morning of the 17th of March, following the government's address on Monday the 16th, I lost all my work in one morning. Yeah, that was pretty shit. And one of the things that I was involved in that unfortunately got postponed, not cancelled, postponed, was a play called Earth, a children's story for adults by Kashyap Raja. In that story, I was playing this guy called Drop, who's this kind of... Drop is this kind of weird guy who thinks he's going to save the planet, and he has socializing problems because he lost his parents when he was very young, and the play follows kind of his story. So yeah, that got postponed on Friday the 20th, and I had no other work, and so I'm back at my mum's in sunny Worcestershire, and yeah, I've got sweet FA to do for the next 6 months, and obviously I'm applying for, like, you know, Tesco and Aldi, and there's a job as a fruit picker, I think, as well. That's a thing. By the way, if anyone has any jobs, hit me up. But the point of this is, when Earth got postponed, we thought about what we wanted to do, because the show isn't cancelled and it is going to go on. We want to do something that's going to help us develop a bit of a following. So there's a possibility of podcasting, touch wood, that'll happen. But also, I was thinking about farming and organic food growing and growing your own food and self-sustainability and all that sort of stuff features like heavily in the play. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but yeah, it's a big part of the show. So I thought, why don't I have a go at doing some of that? And that's quite an exciting and quite scary prospect for me at the same time, because I've always wanted to do that. I genuinely believe, as an environmentalist, that that is the way we're going to save the planet. Science obviously has a role to play in how we're going to save the planet, and a huge role to play. But I think people are just expecting there to be like a magical solution to how, you know, we're going to suddenly invent this thing, and it's going to, you know, suddenly make all of society sustainable. And actually, I don't think that's true. I think that the way we're going to save the planet is by ordinary people accepting that we're probably going to have to live with a little bit less, that we're going to have to expect to have a little bit less, to change our goals, etc, blah blah blah. And obviously, if you don't agree with me, that's absolutely fine, but that's something I've been looking at doing in my everyday life. I'm a vegetarian. I'm kind of vegan 2 or 3 days a week, I'd say. I try and do public transport. I don't have a car, even though I can drive. Yeah, and I'm always looking for ways to kind of like be a little bit greener, or plant some trees, or etc, blah blah blah. So I thought growing my own food would be a great way to do it, and that's what the next few videos are going to be about. I'm going to keep you all updated. I also really need your ideas, because I know absolutely nothing about this. Like, when I was a teenager, I was quite into gardening and DIY and stuff like that. But, you know, I've been living in London. I live in a flat the size of a shoebox. I don't have time for gardening. Who does in London? Yeah, this is kind of a weird revisiting of this for me. So yeah, I guess that's what this is about. It's about, can we grow our own food? Can we explore that as a way of being more environmental? But also, can an idiotic city boy return to his country roots? Yeah, we'll just see. So please, I went out today and I bought some seed potatoes and some planting shallots. And I'm going to plant them and have a go. Yeah, again, guys, I cannot explain how little I know about this these days. It's like, you know, plant in soil, and water good, and sunlight good, and yeah, hope they grow in a few months' time. So honestly, anything anyone has to help me, please post it. One other thing though is that because of all the uncertainty around at the moment, and genuinely, like, day to day, we have no idea what things are going to be like tomorrow. The posting of these videos will probably be a couple of weeks behind what's actually happening. So don't be surprised if what you're suggesting to me doesn't get implemented for a bit. It's probably just because of the timescale. So please come along, join me on this kind of really crazy journey.